Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking azelaic acid. Azelaic acid is one of my favourite ingredients in my skincare routine. It can really help to even out the skin tone. It can dial back any breakouts or rates of acne that you might be suffering within the skin, and also it can plump and smooth out our complexion. There are so many great benefits, and I'm so pleased that there's now so many options in terms of azelaic acid serums out there on the market. Today's video is focusing down on those serums themselves. I'm going to rank, using tier maker, some of the best selling and most popular azelaic acid serums on the market to work out whether they're ding 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 instant holy grails or wah 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 total fails, helping you to work out what might be the right serum for your own skin's needs and your own skincare routine. So sit back, relax, and let's talk all things azelaic acid. Now, before we delve into this, I like to issue the usual caveat to say all the thoughts, feelings, and opinions in this video are my own, and they're based on my own experience using these products. My skin is super oily and acne prone, making me a fantastic candidate for using azelaic acid in my skincare routine. But of course, variations in skin type and tone will of course lead to different outcomes in terms of any of the products used, and you do need to bear that in mind. I would love for you guys to sound off in the comments section below with your favourite azelaic acid products and what results you've got from using the ingredient yourself. Whilst you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and a like, because honestly it supports me and the channel so much. I would love you forever. But in true Mad About Skin style, shall we cut the waffle and delve straight on in? I'm going to start with a brief overview of azelaic acid itself. Now, this is an ingredient which I've covered on the channel quite a few times in the past, focusing down on the benefits, how to use it, how to incorporate it in your skincare routine. I'm going to leave a link to my most recent video covering azelaic acid up there. Definitely worth checking out. However, in today's video, I want to look at those azelaic acid recommendations and those flawlessly amazing serums that you might want to incorporate in your own routine. In terms of the benefits I've got from my own skin, I've definitely seen a reduction in my hyperpigmentation and any discoloration in the skin since using azelaic acid. I love to pair it with tranexamic acid as like the best hyperpigmentation fighting duo. They're best friends and they work beautifully together. I also have seen a reduction in the breakouts associated with my adult acne. Azelaic acid is a fantastic ingredient for dialing back the rate of acne causing bacteria on the skin. So if you're suffering with breakouts, congested skin or adult acne, azelaic acid could be a really great ingredient to include in your skincare routine. It works for just about everyone, but of course, like with everything in your routine, you need to match the product that you choose with your own skin type, the rate of skin sensitivity that you have, and of course what you're looking for in terms of your skin goals. It's suitable for everyone because azelaic acid actually dials back the rate of redness and sensitivity in the skin. This is like a must-have if you have rosacea or redness prone skin, because it can really help to offset that, calm and soothe everything down, and just bring back some equilibrium to the skin. Azelaic acid almost sounds too good to be true, and in truth it absolutely is. It's a fantastic ingredient that everyone can benefit from including in their skincare routine. You just need to make sure that you match the product to your skin type, and of course choose a ding 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 holy grail azelaic acid serum and avoid some of the wah 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 total fails that are on the market. And this is kind of what I want to talk about in this section of the video. I've tried so many azelaic acids over my course of my skincare journey, and what I want to do is share my thoughts, feelings and opinions on some of the best selling and most popular options. I'm going to do this by ranking them on tier maker. I love tier maker so much. It's a great way of just categorizing things. The ding 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 holy grail category is going to be called azelaic awesomeness. These are those amazing serums that are really changing the industry, game changing for your own skin as well, and can add so much great value. We're going to be looking at concentrations, price point, packaging, ease of use, all of that good stuff when we award anything in this category. The middle category is going to be okay for some. These are the azelaic acid serums that might work well for some people, but others might want to give them a firm pass. Maybe there's a mixture of pros and cons to using the product itself, and this is something that I'm going to call out throughout this category. Then finally, we're going to have the try again category. This is for the brands that really missed the mark hard with their azelaic acid products, and really I think these are the products that we should really be avoiding. But shall we jump in? And I want to start with one of my first discoveries when it came to azelaic acid, and one that honestly I think is absolutely fantastic. This is the Geek and Gorgeous A Pad azelaic acid. Now, despite me saying this is game changing, so wonderful, and one of the first products I reached for and fell in love with, I'm actually going to be categorizing this as okay for some, and there's a reason for that. This is an azelaic acid derivative, so whilst it calls out its strength as being a 20% concentration, that derivative means it actually equates to around a 5% concentration. That's fantastic for people that have slightly sensitive skin. Maybe they want a gentle introduction to azelaic acid rather than going for something too strong to a higher concentration, this could be a really great option for you. It's fantastic if you have very oily, acne-prone skin because it'll glide onto the skin, it won't clog your pores, it won't increase any of the oiliness you have. However, I do find it's a little bit on the drying side for people with pre-existing dryness in their skin, so you need to bear that in mind. This isn't going to be a product that works for people that are already using a high-strength azelaic acid, as almost it would be a downturn in terms of the concentration, but for beginners, for people with oily, acne-prone skin that want the acne-fighting benefits of azelaic acid, this is a holy grail, which is why, for the right person, fantastic, and it's going to be categorized as okay for some. I probably should have said at this point in the video that everything mentioned in today's video is cruelty free, so that's a huge tick in the box and something that I personally look for in all the skincare that I purchase. I've also left links to all of the products below in the description box if you do want to read the reviews, check the ingredients, or check the price out wherever in the world you are. It's all there for your convenience. But I'm now going to move on to my first Azelaic awesomeness category winner, and that comes to this, the Lumizela Serum by Face Theory. Honestly, this stunning. This actually is one of my favourite azelaic acids for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, the price point. I love Face Theory, they're drugstore to their core. I really think that the price they're asking is always so good for the formulations that they're offering. Their packaging is gorgeous, it attracts the eye and makes you really look forward to using these products. And they really think beyond just slapping a single ingredient in a product. They think, what would it work well with? How can we formulate this beautifully? And they've come up with an absolute star performer here. This is a 15% concentration of pure form azelaic acid rather than the derivative that I called out with Geek and Gorgeous. So yeah, this is going to pack a punch. I would definitely say maybe start with something a lower concentration and work your way up to this, but for anyone that's been using azelaic acid successfully, this is a product that is a must try. The reason I love this is not only you've got that potent azelaic acid, but you've also got oat in here which calms and soothes, so double down on the benefit you're getting from that azelaic acid. You've also got green tea in here, you've got aloe, everything that the skin needs to just be calm, soothed, redness free, absolutely packed full of it in this serum. I really like how this works. It's got a nice pump applicator, means it's kind of mess free if you're someone that prefers a pump over a serum bottle, and altogether this is a ding holy grail. I'd say of all the azelaic acids, this is the one that I use most frequently and I absolutely adore it. Now let's move on to Naturium Azelaic Topical Acid. This is a product that I imported from the States because it's really difficult to get here in the UK around a year ago, and I fell in love with it. I've kind of got mixed thoughts on Naturium. I've captured all this in recent videos on the channel anyway. I'll leave a link to one up there if you do want to check that out. They have some really good products and they have some products that I just didn't get a whole lot of results with. This azelaic acid serum definitely is in the first category and I got some fantastic results from it. It glides onto the skin so effortlessly and beautifully. It actually leads a nice level of hydration, so if you're worried that azelaic acid might dry your skin out, this could be a really great hydrating option for you. The price point's really fair, you get quite a lot of product with it which I absolutely love, and the dropper is really easy to use. I like the packaging, I like the concentration which is a 10% mid-strength azelaic acid which will apply to most skin types, and all round I just think it's a really nice product and definitely going into the azelaic awesomeness category. Now so far so good, and I kind of think we've started really strongly in terms of the azelaic acid serums I've shared. However, unfortunately we're going to come on to our first try again rating, and that's this, which is the ordinary azelaic acid. Now even with this product, whilst I'm putting it in the try again category because I do think it needs a reformulation and quite a few tweaks, it's still not an absolutely terrible product, and if you're looking for a really drugstore and affordable azelaic acid at a beautifully low price point, this still could work for you. My problem with this is whilst I like the concentration, 10%, that mid-strength applies to most people, I do find it pills, it peels, it balls, it doesn't really sink into the skin, it sits as a film, which I do think disrupts any makeup you want to put on afterwards, and it doesn't layer very well into a skincare routine. That is a bit problematic because honestly one of the great benefits and the reasons I love azelaic acid is it pairs so well with all other ingredients in your skincare routine. It's really easy to use and you can layer it however you want. However, this product kind of takes away some of that flexibility. It doesn't really layer that well, and so I think the ordering missed the mark hard with this one. I want to applaud them for being one of the first commercially available azelaic acids on the market, ticking the box for me, and the price point's great. But honestly, I think it's been on sale for like 3 years now, and the ordinary really need to take a look at this product, reformulate it without some of the silicons in here, which is what I think is causing the pilling and the balling up, and maybe just keep the concentration, but make it a little bit easier to use, which is why it's in that try again category. Now, for those of you that don't mind spending a little extra, maybe splurging to get a really beautiful formulation and want to treat yourself, this is the Dr. Sam's Flawless Brightly Serum. Now, I tried everything from the Dr. Sam range and I was really, really impressed. The price point isn't as affordable as some of the other mentions in today's video, but you know what? I feel like a pump. This one has an airless pump to it, and the formulation, the way it glides onto the skin, I think makes it worth paying a little bit extra for. This is a 5% concentration of azelaic acid, which is great. Amazing for beginners or for people that really just don't want to push it to too high a concentration. They want to use the product frequently and maybe see those results in the longer term with any minimal redness and prickling that you can sometimes get from a higher strength azelaic acid. This honestly delivers all of that. I was really drawn to the packaging because sometimes people do like that airless pump feature, and I think this is a really great option. And it's also formulated with some other really nice brightening and hydrating ingredients, making it a really effective all-in-one serum. Definitely categorized as azelaic awesomeness because I fell in love with this serum. And whilst I think I will be reaching for some of the others more frequently because I just have a lower price point, this is definitely one to try if you want a more cream-based finish, something that's more hydrating than some of the traditional azelaic acid serums that I've called out. This could be a really nice one to use, and definitely for people with drier skin types could benefit from it. Now, finally, before I come on to some multifunctional serums that I do just want to give an honourable mention to, I'm going to call out the Paula's Choice Azelaic Acid Booster. Now, this, again, like the Ordinary, was one of the first azelaic acids that were commercially available, so they get a few brownie points for that. This product is stunning. It glides onto the skin, sinks in like that. It does everything that the Ordinary didn't in terms of layering beautifully well with all of your other skincare products, and I really like the thought that's gone into the formulation with this. Unfortunately, like with a lot of things Paula's Choice, the price of this has crept up and up and up, and now you're looking at around a £40 price tag, which makes it the most expensive of all the ones I've referenced in today's video. Despite that ridiculously high price point, I am still going to categorize it as azelaic awesomeness because it is a fantastic serum. However, I am going to say one more price creep and it is going to go down a tier because honestly I think it's getting to the realms where it's hard to justify that extra price. But if you love Paula's Choice and you want to include an azelaic acid in your routine, one that won't cause too much tingling on the skin and will be really easy to use and layer, this is a fantastic option. You might just have to look past that higher price point. Honestly, it's still a really good product. Now, before I leave you, I want to call out some multifunctional serums and products which actually have azelaic acid as a component, but lots of other added active ingredients. All of the ones I've mentioned so far in the video have been standalone azelaic acid serums, which can be absolutely fantastic. But if you want to use azelaic acid as a part of an existing serum to minimize the number of steps in your routine, there are a couple of options. First and foremost, I want to call out this, which is the Mad About Skin Got You Covered Super Serum. Yes, I created my own skincare line, and because I love azelaic acid so much, one of the first active ingredients to go into this serum was azelaic acid itself. In a 5% concentration, meaning it's great for beginners, or for people that want to use azelaic acid in a gentle way and see those results in the long term, this will deliver it for you. But alongside that, you've also got vitamin C, which is another fantastic brightening element. You've got peptides to hydrate you to the gods. You've got some really nice calming and soothing botanicals, antioxidants, kind of everything. I wanted it to be a one-stop shop serum, and no serum, one-stop shop serum, is complete without azelaic acid. I didn't want to rate this in today's video because it's a bit corny, kind of rating your own product. I can't be unbiased in this. So if you do want some unbiased feedback and reviews on it, I'd have to link to the Facebook group below, which is just called Mad About Skin. Use that link because lots of people have shared their own experiences with this product, and I'll kind of leave it there because I don't want to fangirl too much about my own product, even though obviously I created it with all the active ingredients I love. Another multi-purpose serum or cream that you could use is this. This is the Topicals Faded Discoloration Serum. This actually has azelaic acid in a lower concentration than the Mad About Skin Got You Covered Super Serum, but it will still add really great benefit because it pairs with tranexamic acid, it's got some licorice root, it's got some melatonin, some other great brightening and hyperpigmentation correcting ingredients. If the reason you're reaching for azelaic acid is to correct discoloration and hyperpigmentation, this could be a really great product for you, and honestly, it's so hydrated. Even the driest skin people out there can use this product without problem, and it just feels so good on the skin. I wanted to end with these two because not everybody wants a standalone serum with just one active ingredient. Some people like multi-purpose serums, and these both have azelaic acid in and will give great benefits for your skin in the long term. So there you have it, guys. A rundown of my azelaic acid serums and reviewing some of those popular ones on the market. As you can see, most of these are actually ding 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 holy grails, but pay attention to what I said about specific skin types benefiting from certain formulations over others, and of course that price point. There's one out there for everyone, and hopefully this is just demystify things and help you to find your azelaic acid perfect pairing. I would love to know your thoughts, feelings and opinions, so sound off in the comment section below. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.